What's going on, guys? It's Nerd Customs and Reviews. Today we're going to be reviewing the Avengers truck takedown, and the figures we have in this set is Captain America, Hawkeye, and the two AIM soldiers who look amazing. This is the first of a couple of the new Avengers Lego sets for the new Avengers video game that I'm not sure if it came out already or if it's still waiting on that. So I'm not ultimately sure, but let's get into this review. So starting off with the Star Spangled Man with a Plan, Captain America. This figure looks pretty good. I do have a few things that I want to point out that are a bit off on this figure, but we do have the returning shield from the Avengers Endgame. The one that I had from the Avengers Endgame set kind of did have a misprint. I did fix it, but this one luckily has no misprint except for the white on the shield a little bit. It kind of looks a little bit faded, but that's okay. It's not too bad. You can barely even notice it. But yeah, you do get the returning Captain America cowl on there, and this time we do have a printed chin strap, so that's really cool. But he does have an alternative face without the chin strap, and he does come with a blonde hairpiece, so if you want to keep him like that, you can. But the only thing that I have wrong with this figure is just the red on the suit. The red on his stomach portion, that you can barely tell is there. There it's just like three red lines, just one there, and one there. So that's pretty much the only problem I have. And other than that, it's just that you can kind of barely see the detail on there. With other Captain America figures, you're like able to tell what was there, but this one not so much. I don't know what the problem is with that. I like how the star was printed, how you can kind of see where it's like the shiny part of it, like basically it's kind of like shading, so that's pretty cool. So getting a good look at the back now. This is actually the first time I've actually really looked at the back, and it looks amazing. This is a really great figure. So yeah, Cap is a really great figure. Let's move on to Hawkeye. Shield's most famous archer, the Hawkeye. So I don't know if I should use the word the Hawkeye. Maybe it's just Hawkeye, but I don't know. Whatever you wanna call him. So this is actually a pretty decent minifigure. The only problem I have with it is the bow. I hate this bow. I don't like it. I prefer the other bow, but honestly, it's still pretty cool. I still like it. Uh, the only thing is that I prefer the other bow. So that's great. So getting away, he does come with some pretty neat purple glasses, and he does have an alternative facial expression, which makes him seem a bit less chill. What words am I using? But yeah, he does seem a little bit angry there. So I'm just gonna take off the head, so that way I can. He does come with a quiver, so taking that off, so that way we can see the back of the figure. So that's really cool. The first time I'm looking at the back, so that's awesome. So putting the quiver back on, he does come with the regular flesh tone arms. So that's cool. Putting the head back on as I stall. I just forgot to acknowledge that he kind of has like what do you call it? Like the blonde colored hair. It's one of the first times I've ever gotten a piece like that. It's pretty cool. I like it. Oh wait, did I get it in the Thor set? I don't know. I don't remember. Whatever. Anyway, so yeah, Hawkeye. So since both the AIM agents are basically the same minifigure, I'm only going to be looking at one, particularly the one that comes with the whole the weapons. So basically, he has this pretty neat flamethrower with like a trans greenish yellow cone at the back with some nice yellow cheese slopes with some what do you call it? Those like grate things. I don't know, but you do get the power blast pieces, which I would rather use on like other things. But honestly, I'm glad to have them because these are always cool to have, and I like it. So getting this out of the way, you do have some sort of like jetpack where it's just like a neck brace with the 1x2 clamp with the grate on the back with these two clips and more power blast pieces. So the design is pretty cool. It's honestly the first time I'm getting a really good look at this figure, and I know this set has been out for a while, and this set has just been on my shelf for a long time. So honestly, I haven't really looked at these figures all that much, but they're pretty cool. I might keep them, I might turn them into something else, but this is a cool helmet. That's cool. So taking off everything so that way you can see the head. It's interesting. I don't know what else to say. It's interesting. It's an interesting head. He does have a neck breather that I just took off. I forgot to mention that. But, taking off his very interesting jetpack, if I can get it off. Thank you. And put the head back on. We can get a good look at the back, which is also the first time I'm looking at the back. So, it's very interesting how the back is. He does have, like, this kind of, like, I don't know what to call that. It's kind of like a tank thing. Like maybe it's a breathing tank. I don't know. Maybe they're dealing with some hazardous substances that has to do with these power blast pieces that have like flames or something. I don't know. So reassembling the minifigure so I can get to reviewing the actual set. And this guy has so many stuff. Alright, there we go. Alright. Let's get a look at this. Okay, so moving all these figures aside, we have the truck, which I'll deal with after, but here's this little boogie thingy where the average AIM soldier would go into, and so basically you just put him in the seated position. I think you turn the arms this way. I don't remember. It's with this kind of bar, you never know. I like to take it off because I like to make sure that it's actually the other way. So here we go. There we are. So with this kind of steering wheel thing, you never know. So putting that on there, and he comes right off anyway. What the frick? Okay, putting that back on there. He just goes in there with incredible, not easy. Okay, so I guess we'll just do the drone. There is a sticker there. There are amazing new pieces that I have never seen before, like these kind of like lantern things. I don't know what they are, but there are also these like blaster things that fire out jewels for whatever reason, and there are some stud shooters here. So if you don't know how stud shooters work at this point, after they've been out for like years, you just push down on the gray lever and they fire. So yeah, that's cool. I think that was the only sticker, and I think that's it for the drone. So cool. So it does come with a blaster on the back of the thing, and of course he comes off with the steering wheel again. See, it's like when you put on the steering wheel, it's so complicated to put them on that they have to make it complicated to take it off. So for whatever reason, there's a jewel on this stud shooter, so you just give him his stud shooter, and the jewel, I guess, powers the weapon, so you just fire with the gray lever, and there we go. So yeah, so this actual thing is not very special. There's a sticker here and a sticker here, a big frickin' tire here, and then you got those tires there. So honestly, it rolls. So basically, you take this, you put Cap on the end of it, you put him in here, not holding the steering wheel because this guy's amazing. He just drives with his mind, shooting at Cap, and then runs him over. Yay, roadkill. So anyway, moving on to the truck here. They do have the Power Blast pieces, which honestly I took off and then put back on because honestly I would rather use them for other things. Not saying that Lego should use them for other things. I'm just saying that as long as I get them in sets, I'm probably not going to be using them for the things that they were put into the sets for. So anyway, getting those to the side, there's apparently flamethrowers here. For whatever reason, there are some arm thingies here with, a blaster, bionicle arm thing. I don't know what that's called. And then, a little robot hand. And the same on the other side. So anyway, the truck opens up like this. Why? So Cap can just jump onto the glass into the cockpit, just so that way he can jump over the steering wheel. And yeah, so that's cool. So he just goes in like that. So you just close that up. That's awesome. But the best part about this is the playability here. So, as you've seen on the box, Hawkeye is using some frickin' turret on the top. So, in order to access that with ease without frickin' pulling this off, you just push this here and it opens. And then you have a Alien Conquest pistol here, and then on the other side you have a little walkie-talkie. Who the frick uses those anymore? I have no idea. I don't. So getting that back on, the turret comes out, and there it is. You pull these things all the way out, so it's kind of like a bow and arrow, because, that's Hawkeye's specialty. And did I forget to mention that there's a sticker here, and a sticker here, and then a sticker here, and another sticker there? I don't know if there's one on the inside. No, there is not. Okay. So then there's a sticker on this. So basically, you take Hawkeye's bow for whatever reason, and you put it in the truck, and then you just take him, put him in a seated position, and then just like this frickin' boogie here, you have these annoying bar things where you put Hawkeye in a seated position, you take off the bar, and then you turn his hands in, like the bigger part goes in, and then you put him like that. You seat him down there, and his hair came off. And then you put him like that, and I think he might be standing for this. But how is he going to fire with this kind of thing? If this guy can drive with it, how is he going to be firing little studs at people with them? But there are Power Blast pieces here and here, so that's cool. So you have him standing up. He doesn't go in a seated position. He goes standing up. So then you have this guy, and for whatever reason they decided to make them orange hollow studs for this stud shooter, which would probably be a way for them to just say, here's like a buttload of hollow studs for your Power Blast pieces. So basically you turn the 6 stud shooter thing, and you turn it until it hit, and this thing just came off. It came off of the truck. Why is this happening now that I'm recording a video? I bumped the mic there. So, here we go. We continue to fire. That one's gone forever. And there's the last one. Okay, let's see if I can find this one. Oh, found it. Oh, found... Oh, that's metal. So yeah, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. They're all safe. Thank you. Alright. So, taking Hawkeye... No, I'm just gonna leave him there. Let's move on to the skit, and then the outro, and then we're done. Thankfully. Hawkeye, fire everything. Sure thing, Cap. Oh, wait. What? The bar. I can't fire anything with this bar. What about the flamethrowers? All you have is a steering wheel. There's no control panels in there, Cap. We're screwed. They're sending their drone. Oh, we should have invested in a drone instead of this truck. Yeah, this truck is useless. How does one stud do all this damage? I don't know, Cap. I don't know. So that is going to be it for the Avengers truck takedown, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel as always. And yeah, we'll see if I am able to post the other review for the other set. And we'll see if I end up uploading those $10 pack reviews. Maybe I'll just do like all of them in one video. I don't know. But you know, no matter what, they'll have Thanos, Spider-Man, and Iron Man, those $10 packs in one video probably, if I end up doing that. So I think that's gonna be it. I think my next video might be reviewing the other set with Black Panther and Thor. I have no idea, but either way, I'm gonna go. So I'll catch you guys in the next one. All right, bye bye.